that's something we'll have to deal with next week. But I think everybody saw that we got a great next man up mentality.
James Franklin mentioned that on that type of play, it's about getting your pad levels correct, and sometimes it's impossible to avoid hitting the player in the helmet. Is that something you think about as a defender, trying to avoid a potential targeting call?
I would say it's definitely something that I know, at least myself, I'm conscious of during the game. There's a lot of opportunities, even maybe last year, where because the rule wasn't as strict, you could finish off a runner or just kind of, dive in and finish off a tackle and things like that. So sometimes, it is hard to think on the fly like that. But, I respect what these people are trying to do for the game and make it safer for both defensive and offensive players. So, it's something we'll have to learn to live with.
Nick, after the onside kick, how relieved were you to see the
Miles Sanders in the corner.
Oh, it was a great relief, just to finish the game on our terms. I joked a little bit and said I made it more interesting than I had to, but really, one of the things where I need to be better on that play is just taking the ball and going down with it. It's one of those things where it's happening fast and you need to play fast and think fast, but even still, looking back at it, I think I could have did a better job just securing the catch first and then getting down.
Have you ever played against an offense that had 100 snaps like today?
They had 100 snaps?
Yes. 45 rushes, 55 passes.
I never have.
What is it? Can you describe what that was like? Yator said it was exhausting.
Oh, I don't know. It's definitely tough for the big boys. I would have had no idea. I sort of take pride in being a workhorse. So that my body and my exhaustion is something that's something I deal with after the game. I feel great now. I'll probably pass out on the plane though.
The defense against the run. What's going on there?
I'm not sure, to be honest, right now, but we got a great coaching staff and we got a lot of smart players who watch a lot of film. We'll definitely figure it out. We can give a lot of credit to their offensive line. One of the things that we were talking about when we came off the sideline, those first couple of drives, is the linebackers kept saying those guys are physical. Their O-line is physical. They're big, they're strong, and they're hammering their gaps. So a lot of credit to their run game and their offensive line in particular.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you take us through the interception? Sort of how did that play unfold for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe I was in the middle of the field. I had my eyes on the quarterback. He threw the ball. I could tell by the trajectory a little bit that it was a potential for it to be overthrown. The receiver, fortunately wasn't able to reach up and grab it. So I was tracking the ball the whole way, and I was able to bring it in.
Did you think that play had sealed it at that time? That's certainly how it seemed to us.
Oh, no, not at all. I was reminding guys on the sideline that we had to do it again and things like that. I believe there was something like 4 or 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes on the clock. So, in the Big Ten, that's plenty of time with that environment and a talented offense like that.
The last couple of weeks, you guys just played, having a rough end of the fourth quarter, having an impact on that mentality.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, we didn't finish the game like we wanted to 2 of the weeks out of the 8 weeks we played so far. So one thing we were harping on the sideline is finishing on our terms. That's what we wanted to do. It's great for our confidence and our morale moving forward.
When the defensive line is getting pressure like they did today, how does that help you in the secondary?
Oh, it's a big help. Depending on the quarterback. Some quarterbacks, when they get that pressure, they tend to just throw the ball up and sort of just put it in faith of their wide receiver, which allows more chances for PBUs and interceptions and things like that. And also, those guys are good at what they do. They're not just getting pressure; they're getting to the quarterback and getting sacks, which is huge for throwing the offense off schedule and things like that. And it paid huge dividends today.
Money and other guys have talked about how great the locker room is, how tight the players are. How much does that help when you want to bounce back after the last couple of games that you guys have had?
It's huge. I mean, whenever you want to bounce back, you need everybody on the same page. Like you said, the locker room is extremely tight. We're not afraid to tell guys things that they may not necessarily want to hear. That's something that's great going on for our team. Guys can speak up and check each other and things like that, and that's what we've been doing, for years now. That's the environment that Coach Franklin has created. So it's nothing new to us. We continue to stay close and through tough times and through wins like this, and hopefully it'll continue to pay off.